Okay, for the next one, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bravo, which is the opposite of 5 plus the opposite of 3. So what I'm going to do is same thing. I'm going to get out my 5 negative tiles because that's the one that is to the left. Oops, I don't know what happened there. There we go. Oh, he's back here. Oh, this is getting all kinds of crazy on me. There we go. So there's -5. And now I'm going to add 3 more negatives. So I have 1, 2, 3. Now, normally, ladies and gentlemen, on here, students will try to make 0 pairs. But again, when I do a 0 pair, excuse me, when I do a 0 pair, that's because I'm adding 1 and I have a -1 and a +1 that equals 0. A +1 and a -1 that equals 0. Over here, that's equivalent to me borrowing $5 from you yesterday, asking for $3 more, and you telling me that I only owe you $2. That isn't true. And so we're not going to make any 0 pairs here because they're not opposites of one another. Instead, we're going to look at what's here, and what I see is I see a total of the opposite of 8. And so we're going to go back to our worksheet, which apparently I have closed. So I'm going to open that real fast. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. All right, so I got it up. And so right here, we have this guy right here. So I'm going to, again, draw what I have right here. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negatives plus the 3. And again, I can't make those 0 pairs just like on the other page. So this has a value of the opposite of 8 because all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to work on Charlie right here. And again, I'm going to work from left to right unless something tells me to break the rules. And the parentheses, while I have parentheses there, what that tells me is that this is an opposite sign and not subtraction. And so that's really important to know too. Some of the students brought that up in class. So we have 2 plus the opposite of 4. So I'm going to go back over here. Oh, I need to get rid of the pen. There we go. So we have 2. So I'm going to grab a plus tile, another plus tile, and we're going to add 4 negative tiles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's much slower for me to use my mouse than to just use the touch screen, but that's okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my 0 pairs. So I have 1 0 pair right here, 1 more right there, and what is left is equals -2. I'm going to write that on my other page. I'm going to draw that same one and write it. So back, mouse. I'm learning. So I'm going to go back over here because I need to draw it. So I have 2 plus the opposite of 4, my 2 0 pairs, and then what I have left. So on the next page is our win a row game, which is in a different video. But after that, right here, we have Delta through Hotel. You are required to do these as well. I'm going to let you do Delta, Echo, Golf, and Hotel. But I am going to work with you on Foxtrot because that one in particular, students do, there's a misconception when they go to do it. It won't get you the wrong answer. It just gets kind of messy. And there is a way that makes it a little more clear. And so again, I'm going to start going from left to right, just like I read. And so I start with this first one that is the opposite of 4. So I have 4 negatives. I'm adding 8 positives. And this is a spot where students will drop down to a third line to add their 2 positives. I don't recommend that. I actually keep my positives and my negatives together in 2 lines. Makes it easier for me to do my 0 pairs. So I just added those 2 negatives right there. And now I'm going to circle my 0 pairs because +1 and -1, if I add those together, is a 0. And once I make all of these, what I have left right here, that is my answer. That is my value. So it equals 2. And I do that because the instructions, again, told me to make that an equation. So again, I'm asking you to go and do these on your own, please. Don't forget to do your homework.